Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, taking a look at the Lego Batman 76143 Batman Batcave the Riddler face-off. 581 pieces of pure epicness. This thing is just amazing on so many levels. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here we have it. Now this is geared towards the new Batman movie. So there is a lot of things that we don't know since we haven't seen the movie, or I haven't seen the movie yet. Of course, there's not going to be any spoilers or potential for spoilers, but this thing is amazing. Now, if you don't know anything about this, keep in mind that, of course, there are minifigures in here that might be in the movie. There is also different parts that might be in the movie, so keep that in mind. You can always save this video and watch it later. So let's take a look at this thing. This thing is amazing. I mean, it's got amazing details. It's got aspects that turn out and you can have fun with. So therefore, I am super excited to showcase this. So as you can kind of see that these side panels pop out. I thought it was the whole thing at first, but these side panels pop out and you can kind of see the details, which are really cool. So this set does come with 6 minifigures. I'm going to go ahead and talk about those in a little bit. But for now, as we're popping these off, we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of the details inside the build. Now, first things first, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this scooter or motorcycle. This thing is actually really awesome. I really love what they've done with it. It's kind of just, you know, Batman's motorcycle per se. Again, I really love what they've done with this. It really looks awesome and I'm super excited. Great little build, great little detail for kickstands and all of that. I love how it ultimately looks. It's rough, it's rugged, but it's also sleek and stylish. So I really like what they did with that. So all in all, great build, and I'm happy to have it for my city. Moving on to the center of the build. Now this part comes off right here. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase this close up. So I really like the lighting detail that they have right here. I think that is really cool. You see a lot of the details pertaining to you know, different stuff that is going on in the city, going on with Batman, what he's designing, his suit, his vehicle, all that kind of fun stuff. His main focus is the Riddler on this one. So that is awesome. I am slightly disappointed that some of these are stickers, but I totally understand that they are and why they are. If you notice over here, there is like red question marks and all that kind of fun stuff. This set actually comes with a really cool red eyeglass that you put up against here, and it takes away all of the red and you can see kind of what's on the opposite side. It's a little difficult to show on camera. The also cool part about it is it comes with 3 more stickered tiles that you can do this with. They are all different, so you can pile them up and see what it has to say. For example, I won't go into a whole lot of details, but this says "To the Batman." So that is what that says. So they are notes that the Riddler is holding onto and all of that. But nevertheless, this is awesome. We, of course, get a nice little chair here, a cup. This right here is actually the holder for the eyeglass, which is really cool. And as you can see, it, you know, once you shine some light onto it, it protrudes through there, which is really cool. These do obviously articulate in and out to go flat or angled, which is obviously cool. This resembles a lot of the Spider-Man Attack on the Spider Layer set, quite frankly. So I kind of wish there was a little bit more to it or change of things, but in itself, it's actually an amazing set with pretty epic pieces. So I'm really happy about that. This essentially goes here. However, you could easily fit a Batmobile or something right here, or possibly a tumbler, which is really cool. In fact, since I built the tumbler, let's go ahead and see. Oh, look at that. Looky, 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 looky. It looks like I am missing a couple pieces on the tumbler, but that, of course, fits perfectly. So that is awesome. Well, technically it doesn't work perfectly because as you get closer, the wheels stop on this, so it's not laid out 100%. But all in all, it does fit. So that is pretty awesome. If you have both the tumbler and this set, it will work nicely. I'm not sure that I like the fact that these are not lined up with this particular part here. Probably could have been one stud over, but in seeing this, if it was one stud over, it might not line up on the other side. So that is rather disappointing that these don't fully line up. There is a through and through process, so there are ramps on the back as well as up on the front. Taking a look at this side here, this, of course, is a detailed look at a city map, which is awesome. I would obviously assume it's a map of Gotham City, and these question marks are where the clues have been left. This, of course, does swing in and out, which is awesome. I love the fact that they put it onto these supports. It gives it a really big TV feel. On this side here, you do have a grappling gun or a grappling hook gun, which is awesome. Really like how that pivots and swings. Coming around to this piece here, we have a nice little laptop with some information on it. I'm going to go ahead and follow us over here. This set comes with 8 trans clear minifigure heads. These can easily be popped out and replaced with cylinders if you have a need for the minifigure heads, as I do. It also comes with several of the black minifigure heads to put on the lamps. I apparently missed one, so I'm going to place that back. So that is pretty cool. So if you wanted to go ahead and switch those out, you could do that as well. Comes with great staircase pieces in dark bluish gray, which I love because I am always in need of those. Looking up at the top of the build, you have 2 ginormous lamps up here, which are awesome, each having 4 of the lamp pieces on it, plus a nice little printed clock piece. This piece is a sticker, the Wayne Terminus, kind of giving it a like a subway terminal feel, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. If that is not the look that you're looking for, then that doesn't work. But I do like this style. This could easily go really well in like a city as the top of the building. So I really like how they did the shapes and everything for that. I think that's really cool. Then you come down on this side, and you, of course, have the stairs leading down. Then coming forth and to the other section of the build. Now, the reason I paused there is because I noticed that this side here doesn't have anything as far as like support or, any kind of structure, versus this side over here actually does. So I feel like that's a bit inconsistent. I think that's a very, very, very big misstep on their part. I don't understand why they didn't make that of equal size. So that is a little disappointing. Of course, you get a nice little table with a water jug or whatever you would like, and then some amazing tools for a tool area. And then, of course, you have the welding gear over here. All in all, really great set. I'm gonna turn it around here. As you can kind of see, there's really nothing on the back. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what this here is about. They have it solid and they have it here for a reason, but it doesn't really show as to why. I don't know if it's supposed to pop out like that or if it's just not, built correctly. I would say if it was me, I would add one more plate to this and it would fit in nicely. But again, I'm not sure exactly if that is a play feature or what. Coming around to the side here, you have a nice little Wayne emblem here, and then a gold chain with a door. Obviously, that's to prevent it from opening. Again, not exactly sure of what the storyline is. I would probably have to see the movie in order to know that, but who knows? We'll see. So all in all, I really love this set. I think it is an amazing set, an amazing build. I had a lot of fun building it on a live stream. Although I don't like a lot, some things about it, I do like most things about it. Cool part about it is I bought 2 of them. That way I can make it a bit bigger and better. So I'm excited to go about that. I will probably make a Batcave of some kind, put some rocks around it or something like that. However, not exactly sure what I want to do yet, so we will see. All right, so first things first, the man of honor. I am Batman. This is a cool minifigure. I'm going to go ahead and take his weapons off. It does come with 2 of them, which is awesome. We've seen these parts before, so there's really nothing new here. So essentially, taking a look at the Batman himself, this minifigure is awesome. Like, I'm not a big DC fan, but I do like myself some good Batman and some other superheroes from time to time. You have some really great detail on the legs, moving up to the waist and the torso. We also have your typical Batman helmet, as well as your typical Batman face. So I've never been a big fan of the sweatband look from the 80s, and when you place the helmet on, it just has no eyes. So typically with Batman, if you can see his eyes, it is just the eyeballs, and then from there it's like or flat black. So a little disappointed in that, but nevertheless, great minifigure. Coming around to the back, you get a lot more detail as far as what his suit entails, which is a lot of fun. And then popping off the head, we do get a secondary facial expression. However, if you take a look at this, option 1 and option 2, the literally only change is the mouth itself, which is fine. I really like the fact that you do get 2 different facial expressions, so if you wanted to switch them up, you could. But nevertheless, again, great minifigure. I really love what they've been doing. It does actually make me eager to see the actual movie. So if that is its intention, then it is doing its job. So very cool stuff. Here we are with the Riddler, which I have to be honest, this is not the Riddler I know. So I am curious as to what they are doing with the movie. This looks more like a robotic minifigure than anything else. So if you take a look, there is absolutely nothing going on with the legs. However, with the torso, there is a lot of detail. You see the question mark of the Riddler, which is cool. You get two-toned olive green jacket or torso with the dark green underlay, which is awesome. He does come with this amazing Glock, which is rather cool. So it is not necessarily a new gun that we haven't seen before, but I do like to get me some different guns or weapons. It also comes with this cell phone. which was upside down, but nevertheless, it's still upside down. It actually wasn't upside down to begin with. So there you go. All right, so it comes with this cell phone, and I really like the print. Don't know that we've gotten this print before. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen this cell phone. Nevertheless, it does look great, so I am excited for that. As far as the face, again, as you can see, it is more of a robotic face. So not sure exactly what's going on with that. And then glasses, which appear to have flesh tone around it. So again, not exactly sure what's going on with that, to be honest. Coming around to the back, we get nothing whatsoever on the arms, but coming around to the back, it looks like he's wearing a hoodie with a dark green underlay. We get some printing on the back to showcase ruffles in the sweater or hoodie, but nevertheless, great stuff. Now, let's pop this up, see if we get a different expression, and bam, we don't. So it's more of like a Bane resemblance than anything else. I do not like the fact that it cuts off right here. They could have easily just rotated that around. So I think that's a big downfall to that. It stops on both sides, but nevertheless, I understand printing and manufacturing issues. So, but I do wish that it would have wrapped all the way around. It does in Spider-Man. Next up, we have Lieutenant James Gordon, which is awesome. I definitely wanted a James Gordon for my police station. It has, he does come with two old school revolvers, 6-shooters, which is rather interesting, but nevertheless, awesome stuff. I really like the fact that, again, we're getting a new gun. I don't necessarily know that this is a new gun overall, but I do like to have multiple options when I'm placing accessories. Coming along to the minifigure itself, good detail on the pants for him wearing a suit. Then the jacket, we have a white shirt, which is a bright white, which I'm super excited for. It shows that they were very attentive for the detail, because a lot of times when they print white on black, the black comes through and it looks more gray. This is like white, which is awesome. He also has a burgundy tie, which is great. Great facial expression and features. We have 5 o'clock shadow, a nice mustache, eyes, as well as eyebrows and glasses, which is cool. We've seen this hairpiece before. I don't know that we've necessarily seen it in jet black, but we have seen it in the past, which I like. We have some details in the back for pleating. And then, do we get a second expression? Drum roll, please. Yes, we do. So we get more of a smiling face on the back or front, whichever you prefer to do first. This is awesome because I love having multiple expressions for minifigures. As you know, I do have 2 of these sets, or if I mentioned it before, I have 2 of these sets. So I can easily have both of them shown in my city, which is cool. All right, so next up, we have Selena Kyle, which I believe Selena Kyle is Catwoman, or that is her, at least, alter ego. Again, I haven't seen the movie, so don't know her role in this one, but I believe Selena Kyle is actually Catwoman, so that is awesome if that's the case. If you didn't know that, spoiler alert, too late, oops, rewind, pause it. Anyway, so great detail on the front. We have some metallic silver inlays. I angled it so you can see the shine on it. We have some dark bluish gray coloring and some black. We have some form-fitting on the sides, which is awesome. Turning around to the back so that you can see the back of the torso. Again, more details from the metallic silver, which is awesome. Then, do we get a secondary facial expression? We should, but do we? Yes. All right, so let's see the difference. There is not much of a difference, so she does have a little bit of a grin on this side versus on this side, not so much. She's more of a frown. So not much of a difference, but a slight difference nevertheless. Great stuff. I really like what they've done with the minifigure. Normally, in other minifigures, I haven't actually been a fan of this color skin tone. However, on this minifigure, I am. I think it works really well, and it actually looks really nice. I've seen others where I wasn't a fan of it, but nevertheless, I really like this one. So awesome stuff. Here we are with Alfred Pennyworth, so super excited to have this. However, I do have some issues. So this is not a new suit. I have seen this suit plenty of times, so I'm a little disappointed, although it does have great detail. You have blue pins or buttons. You have the pinstripes throughout, as well as the blue and black striped tie. The white is definitely prominent, so it's a white undershirt to match these. They took good care of that. Where I have the issue is the differential of the light bluish gray hair with the dark bluish gray sideburns, mustache, beard, and goatee. That is where I have the issue. It looks different. I wish that they would have just gone with a dark bluish gray hairpiece. But that is just my opinion. I think it would have looked better that way. Coming around the back, we're going to, of course, see pleating in the back of the torso, which is fine. Subtle, sweet, and efficient. Do we get a different facial expression? No? Yes. All right, sorry, the head was coming off. So we do get a little bit of a facial expression. To compare the two, we get more of a somber look, which more of a happy look, which is awesome. Again, the biggest issue that I have with this is it's not a torso or outfit that we have not seen before. So that is a little that is a kind of an issue that I have, but nevertheless, it is awesome. Now, last but certainly not least, Bruce Wayne Drifter. So this is technically what this is called. It's Bruce Wayne Drifter. So this is, I guess, in the movie, Bruce Wayne drifts around, maybe as we've seen in Batman Begins, similar to that. Nevertheless, great minifigure legs. I don't know that we haven't seen these before, though. That is what I'm not sure about. This looks like construction worker legs, where it has the dirt on the knees and the pockets, but let me know in the comments below if I am correct or not, if you know. As far as the torso goes, a lot of great detail, a lot of curves and pleating going on to showcase ruffles and stuff like that with a nice hoodie. Coming around to the back, you see the hood of the hoodie, as well as, again, some pleating to show ruffles and all of that. Popping off the top, I already see the mouth, so we do get a secondary facial expression. This is more of an angry one versus this is more of an unhappy one. Again, I wish there was a little bit more diversity as far as facial expressions. Maybe have one be happy, the other one be upset or angry, something along those lines. I just kind of wish that they would have done that with those. All in all, it is a great minifigure. I'm happy to have it. But does this speak Bruce Wayne to me? No, this doesn't. Let me know what you think. Overall, I think it's a great minifigure, but I do think it's lacking a little bit. All right, guys, so there you have it. Great minifigures, great set, epic set, awesome minifigures, amazeballs, to say the least. So, hope you guys like this stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships. As always, thanks for being here. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my Patreon supporters. It really means a lot that you've taken the time, energy, effort to support my channel, the videos that I create, and the live streams. It really does mean a lot. If you're not a member, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. If not, click the donate button on... Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Brix.